All right, let's go. This is awesome. Now we get a chance to hear from actually Kerry himself. We kind of guess what he's thinking at the plate, but now I want him to take me and Yonder through some ABs. And Kerry, we can pause the skybox. We can do this is your tool. So take us. We're going to start with a Luis Castillo AB right here. I think it was late July in T-Mobile. We're going to dive in. You say you never come off the heater.
Never.
But he kind of shows you everything. You end up booking what appears to be a changeup.
Right.
So what's the mindset here off Luis?
So I was late on that up and in heater. And so I know he has 97 up and in. He likes to go up and into lefties. I think that's my scouting report too. And so
pause that and run that back for me real quick. Because when I'm watching this AB take place, I saw you late on that up and in heater. Did you think he was going to go back up there?
I wasn't like selling out to it, but I figured that he was going to try to go back up there. And so when I was late on the up and in heater, I was like, okay, I need to go earlier.
Do you sit on hybrid?
What's up?
Do you sit on hybrid? Kind of like in between fastball, but making sure the changeup or another pitch starts somewhere in a zone?
I think that's just like something that instinctually happens for me, but I'm on a heater in a spot, being on time with that, and that usually gets me to see something pop or see something not pop and end up below the zone. But I saw this pop start in off and then it came back, so figured he might try to land a changeup 3-2.
Really?
Yeah, so but I was on the heater the whole time.
All right, how do you get to this pitch? Get off me with this. This is George Kirby.
Okay,
this is a foot up.
So right there, believe it or not, I was late getting up right here. I was late getting
Go back a little
spot.
bit more. Go back a little bit more. Right there. As soon as he. So let's talk about that a little bit, D-Row, because a lot of kids at home,
Get in there,
they don't know
Yonder.
when to start. They don't know when to start. So when do you key on picking up that leg kick?
I don't key on that necessarily. I key on the fact that I want to be able to swing when he releases the ball. That's how early, in theory, that I want to get ready.
So you want to be ready, locked and loaded. All your moves have been done as soon as he's about here.
And I'm waiting the entire time the ball's in the air. I'm waiting for it to come in.
Is there any specific drills that you do, like 2 o'clock, front toss, or maybe the machine, or what's your favorite go-to kind of gadget?
I do a lot of mixed flips, mixed speeds, not knowing what's coming. And so that gives me that adjustability. But I also do some where I actually swing when the guy releases the ball. So I just swing and miss at the ball. And so that's what.
All right, Kerry. Get in the box and tell me what you looked like at Virginia Tech, 19th round, and what the hell you're doing now to hit all these tanks.
It's a lot better.
Come on.
It's a lot better right now.
And so I don't even remember what I was doing at Virginia Tech. I'm sure my hands were up here. I'm sure I was 50-50 and just like doing my best to try to hit a fastball maybe.
And now?
Yeah.
And now I try to I'm almost like 100% on this back leg starting right here. And all I have to do is just get right here. And that's where I can swing from.
Why on your toes?
And then what do you do? Are you throwing the hip? Like, are you not using hands?
So I'm basically trying to pull back kind of with my back muscles. But it's honestly, I'm trying to keep my head right here on my back foot the whole time and reach out here with my front leg. And that's what kind of creates that like rubber band effect for me because I'm not that big. And so that's kind of what gives me any kind of power is creating that little bit of stretch. And so when I'm up early and I'm reaching out here with this leg and keeping my head back here, I feel like I'm waiting on fastballs. And so when I'm waiting on fastballs, then I can just wait a little longer for
What a good feeling that is. Huh?
Yeah, it's special.
Slow everything down. What you say earlier before this is if you feel like you can just touch the baseball and the baseball's going to go, you're in for a good night, D-Row.
Yeah, exactly.
Get back into these videos right here because he gets top of the zone like all over this George Kirby heater.
Yeah, so I was actually late getting to my spot right there. And so I missed a slider I should have hit. And so believe it or not, when I missed those, I wasn't early on that slider, I was late, and so I tried to get up earlier so I could hit a slider. But me getting up earlier gets me more on the fastball too, so that's kind of Like, and I'm
Yeah,
always, I try to look for it. I mean, he threw it a little bit above the belt, but I'm trying to like get it below the belt. In
Are you
theory.
taking your hand? Are you thinking taking your hands to the baseball? Are you thinking barrel? Like, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking let it travel as deep as I can, and just be quick, and just be like as quick as I can possibly be. Because I'll get really like, whenever I feel the bat in my hands, I'll feel it be slow, and so I try to just kind of like let the bat almost fall out of my hands, and that's what gives me like any kind of quickness that I get.
What's that path? Because I see a lot of hitters drop this barrel here for path awareness. If we can show them here, you can get a little bit flatter like I am right now. But what's that move like? And explain a little bit.
So I don't really think about the hands like too much. The thought of being quick kind of cleans up anything with my hands. But I do try to launch out towards left center and keep my path that way.
Is that your go-to the whole time? It doesn't
Just
matter whether you're
backspin
facing
balls.
lefty or righty?
No, just backspin balls up the middle or left center. Yeah. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Here's his sale, AB. Here's his coming out party in his own mind right here.
Yeah.
There's that
Sinker
two-seamer in.
spit.
And that was almost so far inside where I figured he probably was just trying to speed me up there. And so, and I was still on that pitch. The sinker in from a lefty, especially from Sale, is not really a pitch I really want to do anything with, or can do anything with. And so I kind of just stay in there on lefty sliders anyways. Like, I've gotten hit by a couple lefties this year because anything that starts at me, I kind of stay in there. I got hit Sunday actually, and so whenever anything starts at me from a lefty, I kind of just like stay in there and hope it ends up somewhere right here and take a shot at it. Yeah, and so he did it twice.
You know, D-Row, the beauty of him is, and with all these great hitters and guys that are going off right now, is the mental side of it all, right? Like you can take 1,000 swings, man, but if you don't have it in here, if you're not aware of your body, if you're not aware of your swing, you're toast, man.
It's huge.
Yonder, I think the biggest thing for me, what he said, is what I believed and what I think a lot of kids believe, the separator for a big leaguer. He knew deep down that he had more in the tank.
Yeah.
He's the most honest evaluator of yourself is yourself. And he was able to like not be mad that he's a 19th rounder. I should go there. Let me make the adjustments. People believe in me. I should start believing in myself. Like, he never wavered upstairs that there was more in the tank. And I think that's the biggest thing for you, Kerry. You got a fan for life now, dude.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'm in on you.
Likewise.
That.
Confidence, baby, confidence.
Man, I'm thankful for the support system, my family, friends, loved ones around me. That's kind of, I mean, that's the base for everything.
Money.
Yes,
Killed
sir.
it.
Yes,
Bro
sir.
Flo,
Yeah, that was excellent.
I'm in.
Yeah, me too. That was excellent. Kerry,
Handsome sucker, too.
Kerry,
praise
thanks
going.
for joining us. Good
America's
luck the
captain.
rest of the way. Hey, but D-Row, your arms still look bigger. Your arms still look
I
bigger.
got him in that department.
There we go.
He ain't
You
getting
definitely
there.
do.
Jack.
Kerry, thank you very much for spending a little time with us. Thanks for coming in.
I'm thankful to be here. Thank you.
You
guys.
got it. Good luck the rest of the way. Detroit Tigers beginning a series in New York tonight against the New York Yankees.